morning, everybody. We're back at Palestine Cemetery for the third day where we've been working on family headstones. And now we're going to seal some of these headstones. As you know, we started out power washing the first day and we knocked out most of the family's headstones. I discovered another one right down here that I missed, so we'll have to come back for that. But the first day, like I said, we power washed everything, and then yesterday my brother and I came back and we sprayed everything with a bleach water solution to make sure we attempt to kill anything growing, any algae or things like that. And now we're going to start sealing them. Today it's just me. My brother couldn't make it. He had other things he needed to do. But anyway, it's real simple now. We just got a regular sealant that dries clear, and you can choose, whatever you want, for a sealant, as long as it dries clear. And we'll do a little bit at a time. I wanted to start with the alabaster headstones because they seem to be, the most porous, and they were the dirtiest. So we want to get them done. And I'm going to start with Great Uncle Jay-Wise, since he's a combat vet and who was killed in action on 15 June 1944 in Normandy, France. So we want to seal his. So we're not going to waste a lot of your time here. I've got my little containers that we use for our little farm store that I'm going to pour some sealant in, and I don't want to get an overabundant amount at a time in here. And I've already shaken it, but we'll give it another shake or two, to make sure it's okay. And once the headstone is done, then I'll take the roller and I'll do the whatever you want to call these, the mausoleum, the case, whatever name they really go by. I don't want to overfill this because I don't want to get a whole bunch on my brush at one time. So we're ready to go. And the trick with the lettering and things is to get enough in there to feel the depths. Just paint around in there, and of course you want to do these first because then it'll run out on the flat part, and you can come behind that and clean up the drips underneath the lettering as it comes out, and that way everything comes out smooth. It's a real simple solution. It's just time consuming. But that's what you got to do to get it done. And hopefully this makes cleaning these much easier in the future because they'll be sealed. And as you can see from the earlier video, this headstone was terrible. When we started cleaning it, I'd have never guessed what was going to come out of this. It's such a pretty headstone. And back in the 50s, I would imagine these were not the inexpensive headstones. But since he was a combat vet and they exhumed him in the 50s and brought him back here, the government did. I don't know, maybe they had some part in the headstone purchase, I don't know. But I'm going to look into his because the VA should provide us with a plaque just like the rest of the veterans at the foot of the headstone. So I'm going to call the VA this afternoon and get a picture, send a picture of this and ask them what we need to do to get his VA plaque on his mausoleum. Anyway, that's what we're doing for the day. We're going to do this until it gets warm, and then we're going to head out. If you have any questions, feel free to make a comment, and I'll try to answer them the best I can. But from the Parham family, we want to thank you, the Sandifers, all of us, for watching what we're doing here and keeping the memory of some of these folks alive, especially Great Uncle J.Y., who gave his life for us. So, thanks a lot, and y'all have a good day.